stop, not just for a moment. I want you to pause your entire mind. Let go of the scrolling, the background noise, the inner critic, the tired story that plays on repeat. Now ask yourself, have you truly lived today? Or have you just moved through another 24 hours on autopilot, running the same script, feeling the same limits, breathing but not alive? You were not born to be average. You were not created to survive. You were designed for greatness. It's in your DNA. It pulses beneath your skin. But here's the truth. Until you wake up to that reality, you will live beneath your potential. And nothing, not motivation, not money, not luck, will lift you out of the shadows until you decide it's time to rise. This moment, right here, is the invitation to stop drifting, to stop doubting, to stop delaying the life that's waiting for you on the other side of action, hunger, and belief. Because there is a truth that, once understood, changes everything. A key that unlocks every locked door in your life. A principle so deep, so foundational, that when it is embraced, not just read or heard, but lived, success doesn't become a possibility. It becomes inevitable. This truth was whispered by the giants. It built the lives of Carnegie, Ford, Edison, and so many others who refused to settle for mediocrity. It was captured, decoded, and preached by a man named Napoleon Hill, who spent his life unearthing the blueprint of achievement. And today, it is yours. Stay with me. Not because I'm speaking, but because a deeper part of you is listening. The part that knows there's more to you than what you've been living. This is your awakening. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Simple? Yes. But within that sentence lies the architecture of empires. Belief is not wishful thinking. It's not positive vibes. It's not writing goals on a paper and forgetting them. Belief is a force, a law, like gravity. You don't have to see gravity to know it's real. You don't question it when you leap. You trust it will pull you down. Now imagine if you trusted your vision like that. What if you believed, beyond doubt, that you could do it? That your success was not only possible, but inevitable? That belief, that absolute, unshakable conviction, that's what moves mountains. It bends reality. It reshapes the world around you. It turns a poor kid with a dream into a billionaire. It turns rejection into fuel and failure into stepping stones. And here's the truth. The reason you're stuck is not because you lack talent, intelligence, or resources. It's because you haven't believed hard enough. Napoleon Hill taught that belief is the starting point of all achievement. It is the ignition switch of the soul. When you believe, truly believe, your subconscious mind starts to move mountains for you. People show up. Ideas appear. The universe reacts to your energy. You become a magnet. But belief has to be earned through repetition, through visualization, through the daily discipline of convincing your mind that your dream is already yours. Close your eyes. See it. Feel it. Speak it. Own it. Because if you can see it and believe it, you can achieve it. Definiteness of purpose. The beginning of power. Let me ask you this. Do you know where you're going? Not what you want someday, or what you hope will happen. Where are you going exactly? Most people spend their lives climbing a ladder, only to reach the top and realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. That's not success. That's tragedy. Napoleon Hill said, "There is one quality which one must possess to win, and that is definiteness of purpose." You need a mission. A vision so clear, it makes you leap out of bed in the morning. So sharp, it cuts through distraction. So strong, it makes quitting feel like betrayal. Definiteness of purpose gives you power. It aligns your energy. It sharpens your decisions. It filters your actions. Without it, you drift. You get lost in the chaos. You say yes to things that don't serve you. You confuse movement with progress. Your life becomes noise. But with a definite purpose, your life becomes music. Write your purpose. Speak it. Obsess over it. Let it burn in your chest like fire. Let it become the reason you breathe. Because when your purpose is clear, the path becomes inevitable. Desire. The fire that starts it. All desire is not a want. It's not a maybe. It's not a would be nice. Desire is fire. It's hunger. It's the kind of longing that shakes you, that wakes you up at 3 a.m., that makes your heart race when you think about it. Weak desire leads to weak action. Hill said, "Weak desires bring weak results, just as a small amount of fire makes a small amount of heat." So if you're not getting results, it's not because you can't. It's because your desire hasn't grown big enough to push past resistance. How do you build it? Feed it. Every day. Read. Visualize. Speak life into it. Surround yourself with people who make your dream feel normal. Make it your obsession, your fuel, your reason. Because when your desire is big enough, your excuses become irrelevant. And when your desire is bigger than your fear, you become unstoppable. Faith. The inner knowing that builds realities. Faith is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. It is the language of visionaries. When you have faith, you move before the evidence. You speak before the applause. You build before the foundation is laid. Hill taught that faith can be cultivated through autosuggestion. That means you create it. You don't wait for proof. You create it through repetition, emotion, and unwavering mental discipline. You tell your mind what to believe until it does. And when it does, everything changes. You begin to act differently, speak differently, walk differently. You make decisions that align with your future, not your past. Faith means this: I will win. Not because it's guaranteed, but because I will not stop until I do. Now it's your turn. You've heard the truth. You've felt the fire. You've seen what's possible. But inspiration without action is wasted energy. So pause this video and make a decision. Not tomorrow. Now write your vision. Speak your desire. Claim your purpose. Because the world doesn't give success to those who wish for it. It gives it to those who work, who believe, and who never back down. If you're ready to rise, comment, "I'm ready," below. Subscribe for more content that fuels your purpose. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder of their greatness. Your future is waiting, but it won't wait forever. So move, act, building become. This is your time. Let's begin.